Yeah. Alright. Big chapter, huge chapter. I actually don't know how long this chapter will take. So far the longest chapter has been the chapter 40, for obvious reasons. But this chapter is a climax chapter, so it'll be big. It'll be big. It'll be big. So let's do it. Load. So I did all my preparations ahead of time, so I'm ready to just go. There shouldn't be any issues. There shouldn't be any issues. Everything is done the way I need it to be done, and we are just gonna go. Alright. Took that extra time. The part of the video where you don't have to watch anymore, so that we don't have to skip ahead here. Phew. Finally made it back to the mansion. They're probably right on my heels. I need to make my report ASAP. We're literally outside the door. Phew, that was rough. I'm exhausted. Tay, where you been? Where? Patrolling the forest, of course. What about you, racing, slacking off while the master's away? Don't be ridiculous. I've been following the strategy she gave. I see both of you are still well enough to bicker. Oh, master, there you are. Perfect time, and I got something to report. Whoa, what happened to your stomach? Are you okay? The Fujiwara girl showed up, so I chased her away. She did her level best to disembowel me, so it took a bit of work. What? We need to get you medical attention now. Eirin will be fine for now. She has a job to do. Viscera. The princess is with you. A job, huh? Did something go wrong? The locked room spell suffered some damage, so I'm here to repair it. Wait, you mean the spell that's hiding the real moon? Are we going to be okay? Make absolutely certain that we will be. The princess will use her own spell to put an end to the frozen night. A cheap imitation eternity is nothing compared to mine. That's our princess, then all we need to do is stop for time until morning arrives. More importantly, you said you had something to report. Oh yes, as we planned, I went to disrupt the humans' formation by attacking the Shrine Maiden. But at the last second, they pushed me back. For my part, we found a moon rabbit. Excellent work. Where is she now? We managed to grab her for a while, but then some weird humans showed up and stole her from us. Sounded like they were looking into the incident too. They may be in league with the crew of the flying ship Udonge fought. They remain unopposed and they could be heading this. Bad news, everyone, we got trouble! A flying ship just showed up right in front of the mansion. Looks like they sniffed us out right away. That was within expectations. That's why I had the front entrance reinforced. But they're coming from above! From above? They're crashing into the ceiling. Gah! Whoa, they're shaking! Did they just crash into the roof? Oh, how interesting. We've had all sorts of guests here, but they are the first to arrive by ship. There's no time to be impressed. What should we do, Master? I'm worried that the mansion will... We ignore them. The princess's spell of eternity is in effect inside Ayante. It would be impossible to damage it with any sort of physical assault. I see. So if we just find some place to hole up. Okay, but I wouldn't mind if we let them through to me. You couldn't possibly mean... We haven't had many intruders other than Moko in ages. It couldn't hurt to read them a poem or two, Eirin. I'm sorry, but there isn't time for frivolity at the moment. We will fend them off. Please remain inside, princess. Yet another unromantic evening of waiting in vain. Just try to sit still and stay put, okay? This time we'll drive them off. So I take it my visitors are the one who stopped the night. They've done quite well, but I doubt they can break through Eirin's spell. What a pity. I would have liked to at least talk to them a little. Oh, I'm gonna talk, alright. Conversation 1, conversation 2. Wapow! Ow. Did we make it through the hole? Guess I shook... though I guess that shook a lot less than I thought it would. Thank you, Shizuan, for the 5 gifted. I don't know why, but thank you. Appreciate it. Aku, can you give us a situation report? I haven't even started the game. I'm still reading dialogue. Yes, the dust is dissipating. Wait, everyone, look outside. The Oilers are here. Of course. No way, the entire ship fit in the corridor? Hey, this is Marissa calling from the deck. Something weird's going on here. This hallway is crazy wide or something. Yes, we were just noticing that ourselves. It doesn't look nearly this big from the outside. Doesn't seem like an illusion, though. It has to be the hallway itself that's being weird. How'd you figure that out so quickly? Understood. We'll investigate this on our end as well. Keep a careful eye on your surroundings. Report in if you notice anything. Yeah, I'm hanging up now. As you've just heard, it seems we somehow brought the entire vessel into the mansion. If what Rainbow said is true, then there might be some kind of spatial magic in effect here. Ron, can you analyze the spell? I'm already attempting to do so, but I can't fully make sense of it. What I can tell you is that there seems to be a wide-range spell over the entire mansion. Did we walk into a trap? It's so quiet right now that it's kind of unnerving. It's like we're in the belly of the beast or something. Even if it is a trap, we still do not have the option of retreating. Nor is this the first time we have grappled with mysteries beyond our ken. We didn't even know our enemies were Lunarians at first. Oh yeah? What's a Lunarian anyway? Just like it sounds, it's someone who lives on the moon. Some say that they had an advanced civilization far beyond what we have on the surface. Really, I figured there'd nothing but bunnies up there. They said to be essentially peaceful people who take no notice of events on the surface of the earth. Of course, our current enemies left the moon over 1,000 years ago, so I couldn't say if it applies to them as well. If even Yukari is treating this with that much caution, we should all too. Agreed, navigating issues between just surface yokai can be complex enough. If we don't know anything, why don't we just ask someone who does? Like her. Who, me? Good idea. I especially want to know about this Eirin Yokogoro person. Miss Rabbit, if you don't mind, could you tell us what you know? Fine. I don't know anything more than what's common knowledge on the moon, though. On the moon, everyone knows the name Eirin Yokogoro. She's a fugitive. A wanted woman? Like some kind of outlaw desperado? Yeah, she's this criminal who left behind her life on the lunar capital and hiding on the surface. According to the rumors, she was sent down to Earth as the leader of the lunar emissaries. But once she was there, she slaughtered her entire entourage and vanished. She killed her own allies. Quite the sinner. Well, I mean, this all happened way in the past, so that might just be rumors. After all, I've never heard anything about the higher-ups dispatching a team to catch her, so like... but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's true, though, then it probably has something to do with the fuss going on right now. The full moon is the linchpin that holds the Earth and the lunar surface together. By hiding it, she cuts off travel to and from the moon. And if she does that, then she can stop her any pursuers. But if so, it only raises the question, why now after all this time? Though now that I think about it, the incident began shortly after you arrived on the surface. Well, maybe she's trying to shelter me. I bet she was moved to sympathy seeing a fellow fugitive. Nah, that sounds a bit too convenient to me. We'll just have to ask her in person. Why don't we capture Eirin Yokogoro? Of course. Okay then, the Pelican ship will continue its current course. I'll contact the people who went outside too. Objective. Capture. A&T hallway. Got it, so we can keep it up. Yes, and please let us know the moment you see anything suspicious. We'll be ready to deploy at any time. What did she say we should do, Hatate? Just keep it up, she says. We're covering the perimeter. Blech. Shouldn't have stepped out for some fresh air. Yeah, that's for sure. It's kind of creepy out here. And being in enemy territory gives you the jitters. How can you expect to cover a story? I never said I was terrified or anything. So far, this hasn't been anything unusual, other than this crazy big hallway anyway. I thought Sakuya was the one who can mess with space like this. I'm surprised too. It feels strange. It's not just the size of it, you know. I'm more interested in all the furnishings. There's not a single thing below a 5 on my rarity meter, and every last one of them is in mint condition too. It's almost as if they're all brand new. And the silence here reminds me of the Netherworld. Doesn't it feel almost like time has been stopped? True, it might be somewhat similar to that. If it weren't for the urgent situation, I might find this part enjoyable. That's right, we have to resolve this incident as quickly as possible for the mistress. Who knows what Lady Flan is getting up to, even as we speak. Oh yeah, your mistress was looking after her little sister. If you ask me, it would have been nice for her to come along too, though, just this once. The mistress does nothing without due consideration. As for our part, we need simply to resolve this incident as soon as possible. Let's not rush things, we still don't know the enemy's capabilities. If we act rashly, we may have more than simply a close battle ahead of us. She's right, you can't afford to fail. If you get hurt, Remilia would cry her eyes out. I'm just a human, I doubt she would pay it too much mind. To the mistress, humans are just toys to be played with and thrown away. She probably means it when she says it too. Scary. What's the situation outside, everyone? You haven't contacted us in a while, so we've been getting worried. It's been 3 minutes, Akyu. Yeah, sorry about that. Nothing out of the ordinary. We'll be sure to let you know if the enemy shows up. Roger that, then we should keep up the perimeter. Rainbow to the left, killing intent! Whoa. No way, I missed again? Your shot was perfect, she's pretty lucky. That long hair, it's the rabbit we fought before. Just what you'd expect out of storming an enemy stronghold. They got ambushes and spades. Ah, crap, I need to pull back. Hey, what's going on down there? That rabbit from earlier set another trap. She ran behind that door over there. Tell everyone else we're going after her. The eternal cage concealing the princess. Rainbow, look out! Killing intent! Big chapter. Oh, big chapter. Love this music, though. Alright. We must climb. Oh. Reminds me of Monkey Ball. Alright, the team is ready. I got Mima, right? Or did I bench her? I benched Sanai. Okay, Mima, yeah. Mima. I got Mima, Yuka, Yukari, and Yuyuko. Sanai is on the bench because she committed a felony. Alright, I'm ready. You're not getting away. Whoa, where are we? The moon's so huge. Are we in outer space? If this were really space, we wouldn't be able to breathe. Aki, what does the radar say? It's showing absurd numbers. Something must be interfering with it. Nice, they really fell for it. I never knew you were such a good actor, Eirin. I was seriously shooting to kill, though. Oh, hey, you're the rabbit who snared Lily. She stole back to her hideout. What a classic villain move. If you want to live long, you gotta learn when to play it safe. You guys could have had an ambush of your own setup. Oh, my oven's done. And you're completely trapped in this pocket dimension we prepared. You're saying this entire space was created with sorcery? Judging by the complexity of the spell, it must have been. You must be the Earthlings I've heard about in the reports. What an overwhelming presence. And you must be the woman who hid the moon, Eirin Yakokoro. Oh, so you know my name. Yeah, you must have heard it from the Fujiwara girl. I'm pretty sure we don't have time to all introduce ourselves. I didn't come here for a leisurely chat. So not only do you have a fake moon, but you also have an entirely fake starry sky. What? Elaborate decor. The spell is quite the bother. Why don't we disperse with it? Ha ha ha, so you can manage to tell that it's an illusion. Impressive. Indeed, this is but a memory of the moon. A stale old moon befitting those who have been stained by impurity. You'll spend your final moments here between a false moon and the surface. Speak! Why have you threatened Gensokyo's yokai by stealing the full moon? What you're doing is a declaration of war against every last one of them. Give it up, or we'll do this the hard way. What can some mere earth yokai possibly hope to accomplish? Before long, my locked room spell will be complete and the connection to the moon severed. With that accomplished, no one will be able to pursue us here. So that was your aim after all. You'll never let you get away with something so Hey, what are you doing? Lady Yakokoro! You're Lady Yakokoro, right? That voice, you're the one I met back then. Master, that's the rabbit that got away! Oh, you came all the way out here to meet me. Lady Yakokoro, I'm a rabbit on the run from the moon! As a fellow fugitive, I beg you, please shelter me. Shelter you? Wait, are you switching sides at the last second? Yeah? The only reason I even came here is to ask Lady Yakokoro for help. Honestly, I never thought it would go this well. Not only did you come here from the moon, but you also want our help? Are you kidding me? Why do you think we're doing all this? Whose fault do you think all this is? Easy there, Eirin. Use your inside voice. Very well, I'll consider your request. Yes! But first, we'll have to deal with these Earthlings. If you're gonna keep dropping bad guy lines, then just to make things simpler for us. Who cares about rabbit drama? I'm not letting any of you get away. Prepare to be exterminated. Alright, chat, hold on. I gotta get my food out of my oven. Enjoy reading the conditions today. Does everybody know how to beat the mission? Everybody know how to beat the mission now? That's a lot of fucking fairies. Oh, look, blue sunflower fairies. Light balls. Alright, you know the drill. I should have took the red tea from Sanai since she wasn't using it. Damn it. Fuck. Thank you, EQ, for the resub. Hold on. I might actually end up using Yukari's delivery service to feed Marissa the cookie for a big laser. But I will use the potato and give it to Yuko. Alright, double rally. Okay. Double rally on the ready. Sending Rainbow Marissa into general enemy territory. With Yuka, of course. Yeah, so remember, Yukari can't move. Yukari cannot move. So she's with Hina, who can in fact move. She can move very good, actually. Alright, Sakuya is currently alone. Sakuya is alone right now. Ooh, look at that. Look at that space background. And look at that seam that you can see in it, indicating the loop. Do you see it? You see that seam there down the middle? Was that worth it? Nah. Nah. Who knows? Alright. Blonde women beatdown. Help me! Let's target this one, Marissa. Almost. I love milk. It's funny how, because of the rally stuff that I do, like, I'm on turn 1 and the game's like, you want to use your big moves? No, I still don't, but it's nice to have power. Beetles might have killed there. Wow. Cool. Alright. I will have consumed all my food by the real enemies on this map. As you can see, though, there's a lot of these pricks. Alright, boys. Everybody get your shot at Rainbow. Nobody's gonna hit her. Are you sure your eyes are working right? I can see. It ain't gonna kill. That's fine. Come here. Yeah. I don't know if Malice Cannon's any different when Marissa transforms or undergoes her character arc. I don't know how many dolls Alice has to throw. Wow. Okay. Alright. Pretty significant fucking difference right there, huh? Alright, Alice, just relax. Stand back, Alice. I got this. Rainbow's over there not killing anything. I know there's a fairy versus Kodama, but wow. Here you go. What? Fucker. Light ball. I knew Lady Yakokoro would help me out. Come on, open the hatch. I need to go join up with her. Why in the world would we let someone on the enemy side out? Ah! Lady Yakokoro, save me! Udange, try not to destroy the bridge. I want you to take that rabbit alive. Master, are you seriously planning on helping her? If we can secure her, we might be able to learn more about the current state of the moon. We can worry about how to dispose of her later. Dispose. Heh, so much for your benefactor. But didn't you say that you hid the moon to protect her? No way, of course we didn't. Why would we do that? There's no doubt about how this will end. Surrender yourselves quietly. This is all a joke, right? Lady Yakokoro, you're not really gonna dispose of me, right? Udange, I'll leave this to you. Ah, come on! Really earned that one, didn't you? Let me see. 1100 HP? Holy shit. I don't even think I need Alice's help. Alright. Eirin has killed before. Look. She killed 40 people. She's killed 40 people. 40. How'd she do that? How'd she do that? Longbow, 1 to 10. Yep. Oh, she's a large lady. I guess I should have expected that. And she's got her own special skill, Genius. Grades 20% accuracy and crit rates, just always active. Your distance, predict. She has counter, support attack, and guard level 2. Wow. That was pretty good. What about you, fuckhead? What do you do? Lucky. Random dodge. Heat defeat. You have a spell card, actually. Huh. You do have a spell card. Not the plan right now, though. Alright, let's see. Misty is gonna be swinging a lot, it seems, but let me see. It's better to run through Reimu's ammunition, I think. So we'll turn her off. Okay. Get him, Lily. I'll do what I can. Go, Hina. That should be fine. We're gonna move Yuka and Ruma. The two scariest units. I'm gonna poke her. I'll take my time with this one. Go away, shoo shoo. Bonk. Alright. Creature 1. Now to send Creature 2. Slowly approach your area. Alright. I ain't moving too much yet. I'll take this nice and slow. Honestly, yeah. We're gonna fuck this rabbit up. No. Come on, go for it. You live? God damn it. What a bastard. Alright, I'm done eating, which means now, I'll be right back. Watch as Ray move deftly dodges this and then kicks that guy in the balls. He is a ball streamer. I'm good, I'm fed, I'm ready to go. Why do you have such a large advantage? Oh, wait, I guess the size modifier and the rank S air actually makes Yukari's damage output kind of scary. You know, much unlike Yukari as a whole. No one's ever been afraid of Yukari before. Nah. Not me. What's so scary about her? Thank you, show. The time for games is over. Why be afraid when you can not? I wonder if this will kill it. Damn! Okay. Alright. That was unexpected. Alright, well, we don't need to fire the fucking main spirit cannon on this asshole. Yukari and Yuyuko are 3.5 units with good stat distribution, good unique skills, and just generally are good units. But my ass is like, haha, she can move 5 spaces. I bet she can't do anything. Yep. I value a unit based on how close they need to get to the enemy to beat the shit out of them. If an enemy attacks from far away, they're not allowed to do damage. If I have to be directly next to you, I'm going to rip you in half. That's kind of how I, that's how I do it. That's how I do it. That's how I weigh it out. Here goes. Oh dear, my umbrella just happened to be in the way. Time to eat dirt. Yuka and I are unstoppable together. Goodbye. Yuka wields the umbrella kind of similarly to how in Dead Rising, Frank West can pick up like anything and kill many zombies with it. A plastic umbrella. Oh, that's cool. And then just dead. Dead. Frank West can also pick up a park bench and swing it at people. Like, that dude's kind of fucking jacked, huh? Bro just straight up picks up a bench and swings it around as a weapon. You can't do that. You're not final sparking. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It literally does 0 damage because of the distance modifier, making magic barrier take over. I'd rather not get hit though. It's funny because the use anything weapon system in Dead Rising is really cool in theory, but in practice it's more like I know where the good items are. I am hoarding the good items now. Do we need to do this? What are you holding, Yuka? Drive. Unit gains 30 power. I don't know why you have that, but okay. It's unnecessary. 83% chance? I might miss. Oh well. No, not oh well. Don't miss. Crazy how Marissa's Master Spark takes 1 million mana and Yuka's, which is stronger, takes like 20. Okay, 40. Now burn. Wah! Ow. That hurt. It's like watching a Pidgey get hyper beamed. Cub. Boom! Oop, I faint. Marissa's just throwing potions and getting kill count racked up. I'm not saying I'm gonna bench Marissa, but her activity will definitely halt. Chat, why the fuck does she end up donning her UFO clothes anyway? That's so weird. I know it's her UFO clothes because it's the beige rhythm and the fucking apron that she has. Why the UFO clothes though? What about Reimu? I don't think Reimu's outfit is. I don't know what Reimu's outfit is based on actually. It could be any one of them, but this one's obvious because the UFO Marissa is one of the weirdest fucking Marissas in the entire series. Ah! Why are there fairies in here anyway? Cause there are. Okay. So what's our current status? 85 kills. Okay. Oh, that one attacked me. Hey, you wanted to play games? You wanted to play games? Let's play games. Your gaze met mine, so this is all your fault, actually. Please, God, don't let me hit Yuka accidentally. All this for one fairy. Wah! That fairy's gone. Gain the Shiver skill. Cast pressure on all enemies, not effective on enemies with special defense resistance. I don't know what pressure is. I know what Daunt is. Prevents target enemy from spawning Danmaku. Oh, I see. So it can block Danmaku spawning. Actually. Alright, Alice. Help me out. I'm burning mana here. I'll make an opening. Yeah, that rabbit sure was opened. Oh no, they got me. I'm going to consume this creature. Oh, yes. I'll attack first. Curious why they stuck me with this child. And then Remilia does her attack. I see. Wow. Didn't die. How curious. Alright, let's see. That damn rabbit's gonna defend. So I'm gonna hit the rabbit. Marasa, calm down. No point in attacking the Kadama. This one's gonna eat it up anyway. I can reach it, I can reach it. You and my ears up, I can't figure out where they are. I'm withholding. We are going to slowly approach. Beautiful. We're going to slowly approach this side of the field. That's a worthless message. I don't think there's any dialogue with Tay or Racing. It's probably all reserved for in their actual maps. Usually when you have bosses like that show up. When you have bosses like this show up, they don't really have any dialogue. Sometimes they do though. But it's probably just all relegated to Eirin. Alright, let me see. Not that you need the protection, but I guess Yomu's just gonna be here. I'm really just kind of leaning back on Sakuya. Yeah, I'll just wait. Wallop. 1% chance. Why in particular does this do 169 damage? Oh, because I'm in the Danmaku field that layers the shit out of it. We ain't getting a kill, it's fine. A hop, a skip, and a smash. That killed Cho. 2, 3. I think it was 3. I'll make a flower wreath for ya. 3 chapters ago, I think. That killed Cho by accident. I learned a very important mechanic. I'd really rather not. 25 ammunition. Okay. You're not supposed to eat this kind of mochi. You okay? Need a snack? That did 10 damage. Remilia cannot gritty, so that just did 10 damage. I can be useful, see? You look a bit stuffy. Let me open up some holes. Let in a nice breeze. I don't know if airflow in other holes of the body is really a good idea. Pretty sure there's an extra step in there you're missing. You know, I'm not really an expert or anything like that, but I do feel like maybe... Well, actually, chat, you ever see the movie Saw? You ever see the movie Saw 5, I think it is? in that movie, the detective gets put in the, he gets put in the box filling with water, and he stabs himself in the neck with his pen, and it opens his airway without needing his mouth. And I honestly, I don't know how that works, or if that even works, but he lived, so yeah, there you go. He stabbed a hole in his neck, and I guess he could breathe because of that, which I guess, like, genuinely, I'm not really sure how to respond to it, but yeah. You never saw that? There's a box over his head filling with water so he'll drown, and so he stabs himself in the neck, like the front of the neck, with a pen, and it opens a hole in his neck, and then he can breathe. Does that happen in JoJo? No, Dio stuck his fingers directly into Jonathan's neck and dangled his artery. I don't like that scene, actually. That scene's pretty bad. Don't touch that. I have a surprise for you. What about the blood? There was... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What? I mean, in the opening scene of, I think, the fifth or the fifth one, I won't abandon a friend. I think it's the fifth one. The lady cuts her whole arm off to win the game, and she doesn't die of blood loss. But she cut her whole fucking arm off and just, like, survived. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Don't ask me, bro. I just know that that's a scene. That's a scene in the movie. Saw 5 isn't the best Saw movie. In fact, it's probably one of the worst. It's not the worst. That honor goes to Saw the Final Chapter. That movie is garbage. Thankfully, there's the Jigsaw movie, which is pretty okay. I like that one. Saw, I think, is best experienced as just watching the first one. Oh, that missed an 85. The first Saw movie is great. Everything after that was continuing on from what that set up, and whether or not you like that, you know. But the first movie itself is a great standalone movie that I could recommend pretty easily, I think. Fly. Paranormal Activity killed Saul. Did you know that? Paranormal Activity was actually quite a moment in cinema, and then it didn't go away, and then it was like, okay, 100%. That's gonna hurt. Piss me off. I remember those movies because they barely showed footage of it for trailers, but they showed the trailers were people in the theater watching it. You're out too far, Master. I thought I had my guard up. I forgot that I gave her support defense. That's fine. It was just like we recorded a theater in night vision, and so they're watching the movie, and everybody's freaking the fuck out. I guess the reason why Paranormal Activity was so successful was because it felt real, right? Yeah, it felt real, based on a true story. It's based. Oh shit, that better not hit me. Good. Sakuya's all alone. I never saw any Paranormal Activity movie after the first one. Wasn't there a set of movies called Poltergeist, though? There was a set of movies called Poltergeist, and wasn't it basically just that, but it was like a movie and not presented as like real footage from a night camera? Why is that hitting you, Reimu? Jama Surada! I don't know how much MP Mystia has left, but she can't sing Reimu a song. Oh yeah. We got a whole fucking comblately coming up here. Well, The Exorcist is based on a true story, right? And I feel like if you watched that movie as a kid and heard that this, like, you heard based on a true story, you regarded that as this happened, right? This literally happened, and it's like, that means that could happen in my world, right? I never saw The Exorcist. I don't want to see The Exorcist. Oh, good hit, Mystia. But you're kind of out of MP because you've been doing all the weightlifting here. Extreme lasers. Alright. Better be careful here. Shoot, shoot, shoot! There's a lot of mooks in my face. Are there any real, like, based on a true story type movies that still come out, chat? I feel like that was kind of like an era where just horror movies always kind of said that because it seemed scarier to assume that. Like, did the Slender movie claim that it was based on a true story? Because honest to God, that'd be really funny if it did. Slender movie came out like 10 years too late, but imagine if it said based on a true story. You know what? It might have if it came out in the actual time frame where it was relevant. Like, that movie isn't good, don't get me wrong. It's not a good movie. But the fact that it came out, like, years after Slender Man's relevance was just kind of like a... Like, either that was a, we couldn't get this off the ground, or we invested too much time in this, so now it has to come out, or it was, oh my god, we're gonna revitalize an industry right here with our god-tier movie. I actually wonder about that. How many movies and, like, games do you think, like, they assume that they're going to, like, basically breathe new life into a series? How many series do you think really believe that? What about Slendy Tubbies? That's based on a true story. That is. It's based on my story. 82. Misty's got no MP left. We got a lot of problems going on here in La La Land. Alright, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe. Takes 50. Yeah. Yeah, please kill it. Don't fucking laugh at Slendy Tubbies. That shit is Omega Scare. You weren't there. You weren't there when Slendy Tubbies was new and I was walking around Teletubby Land and there was a dense fog and then I saw him. I saw him and he screamed at me and he screamed and he screamed and he screamed and I was like, woo! Get away from me, Slendy Tubby! Get away from me, you freak! Good. The Piglet game was real. Yeah, that game was real. That game kind of fucked up. How many blows can you withstand? Let my blossom bloom. It was the people were calling it Baby Silent Hill. I don't know, I thought that was a funny term for it, but it made sense to me. It really is just kind of like a game with strangely uncomfortable ambience. But like it's not really taking advantage of it, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. I'm gonna chop this fucker up. Yes. Well, it's not like things are better when they're not scary. Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Scary things are better when they're not fully scary, because when they're fully scary, you can take the piss out of it. When they're just kind of like uncomfortable, when they're like levels of uncomfortable like that, it's worse. Because it's like, why does this exist? It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like I don't want to be here. I wish to go home now. Misdirection. Your mind thinks the monster is always worse than the actual monster. That's exactly it. That's why amnesia is so strong. Amnesia's greatest strength is there's a mechanic that actively tells the player to stop looking at the enemy because it's scary. $99 to 100. And the other enemy in the game is invisible. That only reacts when you're in the water and it speeds towards you. That's good enemy design. However, the monster from the bunker is pretty fucking scary. The monster in Amnesia the bunker is pretty fucking scary. You definitely get a better look at him than you do others, but like, I don't want to look at him. Throw a Vajra at him. Amnesia had a couple games. There was Amnesia The Dark Descent, which is the original. There's Machine for Pigs, which I don't know anything about. There was another one that came out that was like you play as some like pregnant lady and you get lost in some fucking Egyptian tomb or some shit. I don't remember. I don't remember the details. And then the bunker, which came out recently, which just takes place in an old World War II or World War I don't remember. It's an old bunker and shit goes down in it, and it's like, that one's really good. Bunker is really, really good. Like, I didn't play it myself, but Bunker does atmosphere really well. Because you're basically alone in a fucking war bunker. And there's this thing somewhere in there looking for you. I can't reach him. Damn it. We'll hit him with a bubble. So like sometimes you really are, there's no, well there's ambience and whatnot, but I guess there's like a level of cheese. There's a level of cheesy design that you notice in the original game. The bunker has the kind of visuals where it looks pretty damn good. It's got some of those realistic graphics, but like it's gross and claustrophobic and spooky. Raymo's okay. Raymo's okay and Show's okay. Alright, I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. There's a Kodama just smack dab in the middle. Yes. Yes. fight me, you bitch. Call of Cthulhu. I've heard about that game, but I don't know much about it. But yeah, the insanity system is really good in those types of games because they actively deter the player from getting comfortable with the monster. Because there's a mechanic in the game that says, hey, if you look at the monster, you die. Stop looking at it. And Eternal Darkness does something similar, but that game is ass cheeks, so it fails miserably at actually being worth a damn. Because in that game, it's just, oh, you have a green health bar, which is your sanity, and literally every time you see an enemy, it goes down. And if it's at 0, then every time you see an enemy, you lose health. Why? I don't know. Why indeed? Fucking why indeed? No, but streamer, the insanity effects are so cool. That's right, I enjoy playing the majority of the game at a Dutch angle of 30 degrees and having to watch cutscenes of shit that isn't happening every now and again. Yeah, fun game. Great game you got there. Love that game. Piece of shit. Fuck, I hate that game. That game pisses me off. People talk about that game like it's like one of the greatest games ever made on the GameCube. I played that shit. I hated it. I hated it with a passion. Oh my god, I hated that game. I beat it too. Before any of you fucking Nimrods say anything. I beat the whole damn game. 1 of 3 endings, mind you. I beat it. I played through the whole thing and I was like, that was so monumentally a waste of my time. Ugh. You should get your money back. We got barriers to spare. I was watching Vinny play the Time Splitters fan remake that came out recently that's been in development for like 10 years. I don't know anything about Time Splitters at all, but I've heard of it. I had heard of it prior. It's pretty cool that it exists. That's really cool that it exists, actually. Really cool. I said slip through it, not slip right into it. That Kadama is gone. Anyone else want to pick a fight? You too? You next? Alright, come on. Honestly, I miss the days when games had cooperative campaigns to them. I really do. Cooperative campaigns, that was the peak of couch co-op, man. Not the versus mode, but enjoying the game together. That's why Resident Evil 5 is such a good game. And to a lesser extent, Resident Evil 6, but yeah, Resident Evil 5 is a great game. Not a great Resident Evil game by any means, but it's a great co-op game. And so our final bout cometh. Crushma. I heard that in the new Call of Duty, and I'm actually not sure if this has been the case for Call of Duty in general for a while, but the game, when you finish the campaign, the game actually just asks you if you want to uninstall the campaign, so it stops taking up room. And like, you could say that that's a good thing, because if you've done it, you don't really need to do it again, and you can make room for it, but at the same time, that makes the entire campaign feel like such an afterthought. That's such an afterthought. Like, alright, you played the campaign, now get rid of it and go play the multiplayer, right? People used to say the Call of Duty campaigns were great. People raved about Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1. Maybe not as much of a Black Ops 1, of course, but like, I thought those games' campaigns were pretty fascinating. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 had one of the more infamous, like, maps in any shooter game. Why did that still fucking hit me when I after-imaged it? I know I'm focused, but come on now. But now, yeah, I saw that as well. The new Call of Duty uses AI-generated art for dailies, and for some reason, the art is like medieval for some reason. Like oh, it's Tay. The art they decided to go with is like, it's fucking medieval. It does not fit the game at all. If I let this many humans through, my reputation will be shot. What reputation? I've never heard of any long-lived rabbit. Your body is letting out a particularly wily sound. Wait, I think that's the lucky rabbit of the bamboo forest. She's a lucky rabbit? Does that mean she brings people happiness? I can't begin to imagine how the leader of the bamboo forest rabbits became the Lunarian subordinate. I'm no one's subordinate. What I've got going, Master, is a business arrangement. What, are you under contract? She didn't want anyone to stumble across her, so I lent a hand. In exchange, she shares her wisdom with us rabbits. How can you so willingly join forces with someone who means Gensokyo harm? Can't you tell the difference between the good guys and the bad guys? Hey, I want to live a long time, and she depends on me. I got plenty of things left on my bucket list. Can't argue with that. That's the kind of smarts that'll keep you alive. Yet by that logic, she should go along with our wishes. After all, when someone stronger shows up, it's only smart to submit. Damn, Ron. That was a line. I'm not much of a fighter, but here we go. This little bunny knows plenty of tricks. It's a shark. Hop, hop. Man, I love this feeling. Fighting's not my thing, see? I'm a pacifist. Alright. So what do we end our kill counts at? 85 and 90. Very good. Misty has taken quite a hit for MP. Spirit who died well. Tay's theme has taken over. I know I'm weak, but there's still something I can do. Oh. Damn, okay. Alright, pull back. Pull back, team. Pull back. I'm gonna sing you a song to heal. Nobody can stop my song. Nobody! Her MP is shot from helping Reimu all day. Alright, I've created the Sakuya box, it seems. Where everybody is now next to Sakuya. Yeah, great, okay. Alright, get over here, Tay. I don't want to fight you. I feel like I've seen you before in the bamboo forest of the lost. Don't tell me you're a former customer of my food stall. I'm so sorry if you are. I'm really not good with faces. You're pretty bad at this, huh? I think I'll try a little dining dash next time. I don't know if Tay is any good. As far as I know, the only thing that Tay is really capable of doing is generating some more point flow. Otherwise, gosh, I'm so cool. She ain't getting to do much. Alright, well, looks like she has dialogue after all, boys. Well, maybe not with everybody, but there's some dialogue going on here. So you were saying you have some kind of deal with that spellcaster over there? Pretty much, yeah. Feels like it's going pretty well so far. Relying on a more powerful backer while you find your way in life isn't a bad plan at all. But how long do you think it'll last? I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I haven't lived this long for nothing, you know. I totally get needing to make up for your weakness with cleverness, but... No words from Scary? Trust me, you'll love being fertilizer. Rainbow never met this rabbit. Marissa did. So I guess it's pretty far and few. Mistia is the only one. Like, Mistia had dialogue, and Mistia doesn't run into Tay until this point. Hey, so if you're the boss of the bamboo thicket, then do you know where I can find bamboo shoots? Huh? They're all over the place if you look around. Don't lie like that. When we went there before, I couldn't find a single good one. They were all green and hard and awful tasting. Were you trying to eat normal bamboo? What? You smell like happiness. Bar my way and I will crush you. It seems like all the goobers have dialogue with her. Oh, not Lily, surprisingly. No, not you. We're just gonna check because we're here, but like, I didn't think there would be any dialogue at all. Three more. No. Okay, alright. Alright, so force decoy. Units are forced to support defend Tay. Does not consume use of the skill. There's nobody to support defend. So I can just eat her, right? What, is there anything stopping me from just eating her? Well, I guess what's stopping me is figuring out which... Who gets the kill here? Who gets the kill? Honestly, Yuyiko and Lily is probably the best one to give the kill to. Oh. I like when I'm just breathing and suddenly I breathe wrong. It's my favorite. Evasion per level, 191. Okay. It's guaranteed to hit her though, so let's just hit her. Are you eating whole ass bamboo? You smell like joy! Boom! Ah. Oh. You're being awfully violent. Buyer beware. Deft hands, clever words, that's all I need. Punk ass rabbit. She can't hit anybody with that. Alright. You're good, Sakuya. I'll just have Mistia patch you up. I'll just have Mistia patch you up right away. Eaten by the shark. No, it's based on her legend, the white hair of Inaba, who convinced the sharks to allow her to cross the ocean, and then when she did, she turned around and went, haha, I tricked you, and the shark was like, oh yeah, fuckface? And then, like, it ripped all her fur off. And she had no hair. And then when she did that and she asked for help, the humans who she asked for help told her to go rub herself in lemon. And it was awful. Until she met, what's his name? Onkushu. And he actually treated the rabbit well. He went on to become a great spirit. He did. Yes, he did. We're gonna cheer ourselves. Alright. Gotta put this rabbit down. This is a poem about the netherworld. The butterfly of death flutters, aiming not for the flowers. The moon rests in the still skies. Enjoy it while it lasts. That wasn't a good haiku. Vaporized. Yeah, they're really not holding back. We won, admit it. Well, it wasn't supposed to go like this. Maybe I could have come up with a better plan. You could try 1,000,000 times and it'd end the same way. If you're from the Earth, think about how to protect it. And if we won't do that, then I'll add rabbit stew to my cart's menu. Sure, I'm clocking out now. That's one down. It's because we all combined our power. It appears Tay retreated, as shrewd a yokai as ever. How generous of you. A powerful caster like yourself is letting a chump yokai like her get away with that. I can't manage the Earth rabbits the way she does. So with that in mind, I tolerate some amount of willfulness from her. How can you talk about your own comrades like pawns? You're so heartless. You're a bitch! If you only consider your own self-interest, you'll never be able to live in Gensokyo. What's really important is to be there for each other and let your hearts be filled with gratitude. And it looks like we'll have to beat that into your head. Alright. How's everybody looking? Any patch jobs I gotta do? Hina got hit, but she's fine. We'll run a patch job real quick on you. Let it fill your heart. I'm cured. Alright, move towards me. Somebody better fucking approach me. That's it. That was a warm welcome you gave us back in the bamboo thicket. Why do you have to get in our way over and over again? This has nothing to do with any of you. Why couldn't you just leave it alone? On the contrary, I think this has a lot to do with everyone who lives in Gensokyo. Why are you helping the people from the moon? Something serious must have happened to lead you down this path. I also ran away from the moon. Master saved me. You're a moon rabbit too? Another fugitive! Then maybe you and Miss Rabbit could... Don't be ridiculous. I don't have the slightest obligation to help her. But you could be my mentor. I finally get my chance to live in peace and she destroys everything I've worked for without even trying. You're not welcome here. Get that through your head and stay away from me. Damn. I was trying to get Yomu dialogue so I could get Yomu to, like, you know. So let me just do this. No, skip. I was gonna send Yomu off to kill that rabbit because it's pissing me off. Just wanted to see if she had dialogue. I knew it! Those movements aren't the ones of an amateur. You're sharp. You must be a trained soldier too. So you're going to tell me the presence of my master doesn't scare you? Even if I were scared, I wouldn't let it get to me. You cheeky little... I don't know if Mailing has dialogue. Can she reach? Okay, I can at least check. I can check, and then I won't have to worry about missing it. A good outcome, but not what I care about. No matter how good at shooting you are, I'll win this if I bring us into close combat. I see, so you're the type who fights with their body. Sorry, but antiquated tactics like that won't work on me. No matter the era, the Motherland's 4,000 years of history will triumph. Ciao. Don't expect you'll let me win easily. Alright, so I was just doing that for dialogue, but I'm sending Yomu over here to bait these guys. And I'm gonna move everybody else slightly in this direction. So Raisin will approach. You're good, Mistia, you're good. Oh my. Formulate the rectangle. Yes. Single file, please. And now Raisin's theme is just stuck. The moon's out. Well, once, she's got a spell card, so I want her to come towards me for that reason. Oh, I didn't realize you wanted misfortune. Didn't think you'd push me quite so hard. She defended, but Yukari wasn't going to take any damage. Well, that's okay. Ina's always there to help. Can always count on her. Oh, tackle requires no mana? Tackle requires nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, cool. Tackling's free! Even when things are hectic, you gotta find your inner peace. 2005. Oh, Mistia. What happened? Yomu. I just wish you had one move that used ammunition so I could use it for these low enemies. I really should invest in giving Yomu some MP regeneration or something because she needs it. The Sunflower would heal 10%, so she'd heal 22 MP a turn, which is actually pretty good. Right now, she just heals 5. That's not good. It's okay, I only need her to slice Aiden once, and then she can sit out for the rest of it. Yes! Yes, come here. The moon's out. Eat this. I ran out of milk. What am I supposed to do now? Now what? It really doesn't feel like that should be an attack that does more damage than slashing with a sword. But whatever. Why are you attacking me? Alright, well at least we're getting the initial dialogue out of the way. That's good. But, as you saw, she's attacking. So I need to back up. Now she's aggroed, so now I just need to get out of her range. I'm pretty sure the way the AI works is that as soon as they're aggroed, they will move towards you. But they don't... I don't know how smart their stratagems are. That's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Yuyuko is literally the only one she can reach right now. So if I just move Yuyuko out of the way, we're kind of okay. Slice them. Just move Yuyuko and she'll have to move. I don't know if she's going to move the full length, but I would like her to move because if I approach her, Aiden's going to start taking pot shots at me. And and that's annoying. I'll deal with her after. I already can't stop her fucking power activations from activating, so I'll take it as slow as I need to. Time Paradox. At 130 plus power, enables unit to support attack herself. Huh. You know, I just don't remember that. That's some Goof Troop shit. That's what that is. I mean, that seems pretty good, but I like the one that increases my activation rate of P squared. And that one's only really, well actually, no, that one works with a partner, doesn't it? Because an assist attack is separate from a support attack. So oh, you extended. Probably should have used your stuff. Well, I did earlier, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, support attack should follow up with her pair as well. Well, that's funny. Many Sakuya. Here I go. Yeah, but the support attack it'll drain her ammunition, but the thing is the support attack lets her... Using support attack there means I can use things like, coordination, the one that makes support attack stronger. I want diligence on her right now, though. Did I get that on her yet? She's a 309 PP. No, I don't. I want diligence. I guess now. Now I want the one that makes support. If I'm gonna run that versus Lunarians level 3, diligence increases the rate that it activates. It's an attack versus defense moment. Alright. Oh, you're just not gonna move. Ignores bullseye. Okay. You are not gonna move, which means I am actually going to have to approach you. Alright. Oh, your Danmaku field is so obnoxious. Yuck. Yuck. At least Eirin can only fire bow and arrow. I'm a little worried about that, but that's fine. Dude, what the fuck? There's these two fucking sunflower fairies up here hanging by Eirin. I'm gonna deal with these. Alright, well, Tay ran towards me. I don't really want to hit you yet. I just keep missing this human. I'll need to take especially careful aim. You've been a real pain yourself with that annoying Danmaku and all. But what's with your timid fighting style? If I keep running away, I won't be killed. I hate to tell you, but you'll never win that way either. You won't stop Master's plan. Thanks for the easy target. Someone didn't check the 0% hit rate, did they? Is Ada gonna take a shot at me and change the music? Yeah, she is. Oh boy. Pew. Ow. No dialogue for Skuya. No dialogue for Yukari. I can sense a very particular form of misfortune on you. Huh? Are you talking about bad luck or something? Don't start talking about how I'm naturally unlucky or whatever. I'll show you I can get away from that too. But when you're the source of your own misfortune, it will always be nearby. Then I'll just have to keep on running. Don't talk like you know my life. You can't scare me. No words from Yuka. You make a lovely little sunflower. That wicked getup of yours. I, Ellie, won't allow this. Wicked? What are you on about? Don't play dumb with me. I'm talking about that uniform and those ears. If only I look good in them. Why not try it out yourself then? Nobody's stopping you. She's jealous. She's jealous of her popularity. And yeah, Marissa and Alice never ran in the racing properly. Oh, she has return in animateness. I didn't even notice. When the fuck did you get that, Alice? Must have got that on Marissa's route. Energy shower. You're up against me? Talk about a stroke of bad luck. You smell really fishy. No words. And no songs to sing for you. No, both Yomu and Mei-Ling had dialogue. You're a rabbit from the moon too? Why not listen to Moon Rabbit's request? You don't mean that rabbit from earlier, do you? I do. She's my friend. So she buddied up with the strange Earthlings just like that. I can't believe it. Just how thick-headed can she be? You want to be my friend? I want to be your friend. About what you said earlier, is it true that you abandoned your comrades and ran away? What does that matter to you? What happened in the past, happened in the past. Worried about it and it won't get you anywhere. So even as you avert your eyes, you keep them on the road ahead. Is that the path you've chosen? As long as you can survive, then nothing else matters. Ah. Clapper. She doesn't have very much health, but she does have a spell card. Alright, that's all the dialogue. Oh, she's got plenty of health. Oh, I attacked the fairy, that's why. I attacked the wrong unit. Okay, well. Let me get my 2 Koban in. Alright. You know how this goes. Ignores the effects of Bullseye. Predict. Instinct. You ignore Bullseye, huh? How's the song for size? Your song has been stopped, Mistia. Status buff. Here comes the giant rat. Yummy! I'm right there with you. Get going. Ah. Aiden's got a great theme, but I do like the stage theme a lot for this particular one. But it's over now because she fired her bow at me. Madness, surge forth! Had a feeling. Alright. Let's figure out the best method of attack here. 54 chance. $84. Sure. Need me to cause a ruckus, yeah? Oh, good hit. Oh, big boom! Oh crap, I gotta do something. Pew. Pew. Nice try, but no. Such behavior. %. Do you ignore the effects of Bullseye when you're in there? I'm angry. Dude! Okay, so hitting you has proven to be a little annoying, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. 41. 71. I'm game. Let me out of this fucking spell card. I've seen your moves before. Damn it, I'm not ready to die over this. Ow. And here's to good health. Alright, well that didn't work out, but that's fine. Who's next on the attempt? $44-64. The odds of you hitting just aren't good. $59. $50. Oh, hitting you is a chore. All right. Accuracy, 80%. Okay. You cheeky little. Mistia's buff was used early on. Okay, that just makes it harder to hit her. Never mind, we're okay, we're through it. Oi. Scarlet Dragon. Allow the unit to support defend during the player phase. Oh, shit! It's kinda good. Wait, you have Snooze? When did you get that? All these skills they got in Marissa's story, I didn't see them. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. She's a toughie, our powers don't work on her at all. I heard you gave Reimu a good fight, and I can believe it. Judging by the way you move, you must have had a lot of training. I was a soldier for the moon. I was conscripted and put through boot camp. The moon has a draft? A while ago, Earthlings invaded the moon and tried to claim it for themselves. Once the war started, they started conscripting us rabbits. I think I've heard about people going to the moon from Cain before. So you didn't like it and ran away? You don't understand. A deserter, huh? You're quite the hardened criminal for such a baby face. I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't, then I'd have... Was saving your skin so important that you'd betray your sisters in arms? Shut up! What's wrong with trying to survive? I'm going to live through this even if I have to drive all of you insane. Watch out, she's doing something. The wavelength of the moon can drive people mad. Just how long do you think you can bear it? Eyeballs. Accuracy and evasion rates are halved. Thank you for playing. Rest well. Excuse me, you'd like me to say something catchier? You're putting me on the spot. I haven't practiced anything. Let's see. My name is Yomu Konpaku. I am Lady Ieko's Garden Blade and Guardianer of Hakuko. I messed up. We're done here. Continue. Alright. I don't know if this made any dialogue for anybody. Oh shit, look at her, she's glowing! Glurp! Oh. That old trick. Let's dust it off, shall we? Quiero. Listen to the bongos, chat. Listen for the bongos. We're even stronger than I thought. Stop or I'll shoot. There they are. There's no escape from my doubles. You dodge because you must. I dodge because I can. We are not the same. Okay, I'm gonna let that one... I'm gonna give that one a pass. Even if it is just the fucking... It's the goddamn Breaking Bad meme. I'm gonna give that one a pass because that's... Yes, that's Yuka, alright. That's Yuka. Boy. Let me help. Hit him with your biggest move. Wow. Shook that pretty well. I'm surprised Lily hit her. This ends right here. The hazy moon. Why does she glow like that? I don't know, but it's really cool. Because see, Yuko says skill issue, and it's just like lame. That's just lame. Quadruple barrier could not be used at this range. Is machine gun the best I can do? None of you guys have Excel yet, do you? Oh, I have scan, you twit. $9K. Yukari could manage that, but I'd like to get one more hit on her. 38. Okay. Persist. Alright. machine gun is not very strong, but it should set Yukari up to finish with Insect Nest. 6,000. Yeah, with Hina, and yeah, okay. Lunatic Eyes, full drive. Well, this is gonna guaranteed hit me. Pew, 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 pew. The ship hit the gritty. Ow. Confirming whether we actually took any damage. Wow, that barely hurt. 77 to 17. You have sense. You also have sense. Nobody has rouse here. I don't need a Dream of Valor. We'll just double sense. Yeah, that works. Alright. Lily W. Alright. Here we go. Here comes the insect nest. Thank you for the resell, Lydiana. Here too. So Broken Amulet should do it close to 2k. And then Nest will do 43, 44. No way, I can't lose here! Took everything I had. For one level. Oh no, not again. Too bad, your aim's fine, but you keep losing your nerve. If you spend all your time focused on the past, won't your Danmaku suffer? You won't be able to put your heart into it. How can this be happening? Just a bit longer and everything would have turned out okay. Would it have? Do you plan on running forever? Well, I guess there's no way to lose when you don't even try to fight. Ugh. So what now? You're pretty much exposed on all sides, you know. That's about what I was expecting from Udange. She's fulfilled the bare minimum of her duty. So you're the sort who dispassionately watches and evaluates why her subordinates struggle. Why don't we put you to the test next? By all means, go ahead, if a mere earthling like you can. Making me angry. Every time she speaks, she opens her goddamn mouth. Pissing me off. You earthling. Yeah, fuck you, Mooney. Aiden's pretty obnoxious in this game, I gotta say. Aiden is pretty obnoxious. Ow. No matter what hardships come my way, I will face them. Aiden went to the moon with the Tsukiyomi originally. She's originally from the Earth, but she was part of the group that Tsukiyomi was like, man, fuck this gay Earth, and then flew off to the moon, and he took his trusted advisors, one of which was Aiden. Aiden is older than the founder of the lunar capital. And now she's just a giant floating brain. Way cooler when she is. Just saying. She is Omoikane, the giant floating brain. Nazarin will protect me. You won't escape this. You're out too far, Master. Trapped like a rat. Nazarene, you got fucking shot right in the heart. Are you okay? That didn't look good. That looked like it hit its mark. Wow. I'll help you. Maximum regeneration. Level 40. You're too strong. Back up. Alright. Now we gotta slowly walk towards an onslaught of arrows. I'm Yuka's professional hype woman. The worst part is there's still that one fairy off to the side over there who's existing. How fucking dare you continue to exist? Oh, and the overlapping Danmaku. Ugh. Alright. Oh shit, Sakuya is in pain. Oh well. I'm sure she'll be fine. Time to move. Yeah. Damn it, I hate moving. Alright, you almost... What the fuck? Alright, you're almost taking the round trip. Fuck you. Alright. Your mind is still clouded. I'm sure I'll be okay. Your allies from the surface won't matter. Whew! Were you aiming for someone else? Talk big, Mistia, but that, you would have been a skewer. You could have been a delicious, yummy skewer if you hadn't been more careful. I feel no pain. I feel no fear. Please relieve me before things get too dangerous. You're just fine, Maiden. You're just fine. And now Yomu will dodge this with a weighted coin flip in her favor. Bang. No hit. Easy peasy. She still took 905 damage. Not what I call easy peasy, but that's fine. I need to sing Sakuya a song. Sing a song of Sakuya. Congrats, you got a front row seat. Alright. Oh, I'm in range to hit her. Alright, so you don't have to move anymore. Unfortunately, you do. 1, 2, 3, yeah. You're good. You're good. You're good. One, two, three, four. You're good. Quad barrier is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're good. The ship's gonna be a little more troublesome to get in there. You don't have to move. and you're good. Alright, so the dialogue can begin next turn. Okay. We'll also be killing this thing. Chat, I need to get a drink. I'm gonna go get a drink right now. This map is gonna take 3 hours. I can already tell. Right back. Dead? Did I kill it? Rising game. Oh, that's gonna kill me if it hits. Okay. This is why we defend. Did Eirin just say she was gonna wreck me? I won't stop singing over a little pain. Alright. Dialogue farmer go. No dialogue. She has counter. No dialogue. Maybe I have to get to the spell card first, because that seems likely. Now then, we finally reached the mastermind. Does a mere human think she can challenge me? Yes, as a matter of fact, this mere human will challenge you right now. And if I have to, I can steal her time. Small dialogue. I guess I'll have to do the health bar first. Anything for the protagonist? Give it up, Eirin Yakokoro. This whole incident is a huge pain for us humans too. The humans as well. Shouldn't suppressing the power of the moon be to your benefit? You're not getting it. You hit the moon, so it's your fault that Yukari stopped the night. So it's your fault the surface yokai are gonna go nuts. That's quite the leap of logic, but it doesn't change the fact that you're in our way. Well, I can still check at least, since there is some dialogue. I already knew this, but you really are quite quick-witted. You were able to immediately determine that hiding the moon was your best response. For a lunar genius like myself, the optimal solution is always self-evident. Don't tell me you think the combined wisdom of Earth could possibly match me. There can only be one answer to that. It's always worth trying out other options. Such an unrefined way of thinking. How befitting of an Earthling. Now give up. Alice did not get countered. So we finally meet. I am Yukari Yakumo, Gensokyo's caretaker, and the one who took the liberty of pinning your false moon to the sky with this eternal night. I see, so you're the ringleader of those who've been standing in our way then. I hate to disappoint you, but the power of an Earthling yokai could never be a match for a Lunarian. Oh, really now? I suppose I will have to begin introducing you to how we do things here on Earth. I want to kill her. Alright. Well, it seems like the big players are the ones with dialogue. But I'm just in case. Just in case. Just in case. You're no amateur if you can create an entire pocket dimension with sorcery. If you realize my prowess, then I recommend giving up sooner rather than later. Don't be ridiculous. You hardly ever get chances to fight a Lunarian. If you're not careful, I might even find a way to dispel this with my own magic. What absurd levels of arrogance. Hello, pot, meet kettle. Oh my god. To think someone would invade us by ship. Still, you saved me some time in the end. I'll eliminate all of you in one stroke. I know that this is a trap, but we're ready to fight too. Palanquin ship has the power of Gensokyo in it. Here, let me show you. Oh, that was weird. So you're the Lunarian who stole the moon. An earthling yokai and one that reeks of impurity. Someone trapped in the cycle of life and death couldn't possibly affect the Lunarian in any meaningful. Heh, you Lunarians are so tasteless that I almost pity you. Tasteless? Earth's flowers bloom with a vibrancy that makes them a symbol of life. Yet in their transience, they are also a symbol of death. One who knows not the beauty of flowers will never understand the beauty of the earth. You're speaking utter nonsense. Have you said your prayers? I don't sense any impurity. It seems you're a ghost then. If one who dwells in the Pure Land is among you, then the earth must truly be in a state of chaos. Oh, is there something wrong with me being here? No one ever said I couldn't. If you're going to be living here, you need to learn more about Gensokyo too. I couldn't care less about this place. As long as the princess and I can escape together, nothing else matters. I see. Then we have a problem. Shall we get started? Alright, check that one. No words from Remo? Damn. What about Lily? No words from Lily? Impossible. Alright. Let's figure this out now. She's got HP regen 30%. That means she heals like 6,000 HP a turn. She's also got guard level 2, which reduces the damage she takes by 20%. She also has predict, which increases her accuracy and evasion. It also has genius. Alright. Yes. Now that's a turn with some chest hair. Yeah, boy! You smell like medicine. Your end will be a quiet one, I imagine. Not if I scream. I had a feeling. You smell like bamboo. Wait, she does? Here's one to remember. I thought she would smell like medicine for sure. I thought Kaguya would smell like bamboo. A sneaky surprise attack from the dark depths. That was awesome. I will not lose this battle no matter what. You're getting soloed by a child. Alright, buddy boy. Yomu. 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 My sword, Hakuro Ken, will show me the truth! Yeah! So this is what they can do. At this distance. Pew. This too is a form of training. I wonder if that's enough for a Master Spark. Master Spark ignores size, but it doesn't. But Yuka has Fury. Oh, and actually, so does Ellie. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. That will work. That will work. Eat your cucumber, Lily. I want you to bless Yuka. I want you to cheer Yuka. Alright. Skill active. Alright, kaboom her. Kaboom her! I forget how to count spell cards. Am I on? I'm not on a spell card right now, am I? Like, she has 2 more health bars, right? Just not really sure what's going on at the moment. This doesn't end here. Beautiful. Unwavering Heart. Reduce the SP cost of Vigor to 15. That's pretty good, but like... I don't know, I just feel like the other ones are better. I mean, I get the strength of that one, but like... Why do that when I can just persist and take 10 damage? Yeah, we got her. That one hit hard. Now we can... Me defeated. Haha. You're laughing. Is there anything funny about this situation? Indeed, it's hilarious how worthless that all was. What's that light? It's the same as when Moko's resurrected. Did she also drink the Hodai elixir? The Hodai elixir was something I made for the princess's benefit. That some other girl also took it was a mere accident. In other words, both you and the princess are immortal. The Symphony's going to have a bunch of movements. Even so, we've stopped the night. They can't win just by stalling. Didn't I just tell you that your petty tricks are worthless? What? The moon's starting to move! This is another effect of this place's geometry. The flow of time has resumed thanks to my princess's power. Are you beginning to understand now? You're already out of time. Impossible! How could Lady Yukari's spell be cancelled out? It doesn't matter to me, I was already in a hurry. Sakura, what are you planning? Against opponents like this, it's important to begin negotiations on the right foot. Negotiate? I have no intention of... Don't move. If you disobey me, this knife is going directly into your throat. Oh yeah, Sakura can do stuff like that. Now she'll have to listen to us. That technique. Are you saying you can control time? I believe I've given a sufficient demonstration. Now then, as I was saying, I see. Then... Oh no, Sakura! She didn't care about the knife! I must say I'm surprised. What would have ever imagined someone on the Earth having such a power? I suppose this means it's time I took you more seriously. It's a trap! Get away from her, Saku! Laser web! There, now I've taken away your freedom of movement. Even should you stop time, the slightest touch of these lasers would burn right through you. I can't believe she figured out a flaw in Sakura's ability. Did you really think that would be enough to make me surrender? It doesn't matter to me. Either way, it'll be the same in the end. Ugh. Sakuya! The power to control space-time is far too much for an Earthling human. I'll erase all trace of that power from the Earth. Ah crap, she's gonna kill Sakuya! I was to return the moon for them. I'm sorry, mistress. Sakuya! Hold it! Oh, you, the filth in the red and blue! Lower your hand. Take this any further and I'll tear you and your disgusting moon to shreds. Who are you? What an absurdly intense aura. Lady Patchouli, You're late. Stop skulking around and show yourself. I was going to anyway. Show me what you're capable of. This move will finish you off. Gush forth blood red magic. A demonic lance that cannot be stopped. Spear the Gungnir. Ouch. Can Earthling yokai truly be this powerful? Sorry not to bring a gift in my first visit. I hope you'll accept my Danmaku instead. Mistress, why did you... I'm angry with you right now, Sakuya. Who gave you permission to be so reckless? What were you thinking? My apologies, I was trying to fulfill your order. I don't remember giving you permission to go and die either. Haha, that one actually stung a bit. I can scarcely believe that a mere Earth Yokai's claws managed to scratch me. It bothers me that you think I'll settle for just that. First you take our moon and now you want to take Sakuya from me? Learn your place. Let me show you what it means to incur my wrath. Mistress, we'll save the scolding for later. Get behind me. But I should clean up my own mess. Shush, Sakuya, listen to your mistress. Now that I'm here, you're not to lose another drop of blood. If you have any complaints, then surpass me first. Yes, mistress. Sakuya has gained the soul sculpture weapon. I still don't have the bonus condition. Here she is. Whammy. Lord of the Night. Just got instinct, ignore size, and P hit. Soul scripture. I use his melee actually, which is actually higher than her range. Alright. So, we didn't actually get to the spell cards, chat. So, we're still here. Well, I'm gonna go and soul scripture her. I will be doing that, but I gotta set her up to die first. Quad barrier. Looks good to me. I could Fury. Pain is coming your way. I'll wreck you in the blink of an eye. Well, I'll take this moment to drink some milk. Let's settle the score, shall we? I don't think Sakuya has Fury. That might be enough for Sakuya if she has Fury. She doesn't. That's what I thought. You have Sense, Yell, yeah, Pressure. Okay, so I gotta hit her one more time. Fire the anchor. Alright. Chain is Gale Force, yeah. When you get a kill and activated it, you get to move again. I think it used to be called something else. Didn't they call it Zeal before? Or am I mixing that up with a different skill? Because I know Zeal was a skill. I don't remember exactly what it does though. Don't assume this puts me on your level. I didn't think that would do that much, to be honest with you. This is a pleasant voyage, Skipper. Glad to hear it. Just enjoy the scenery. She fired a fucking arrow into a boat. Good, you still have all your limbs. But sheesh, you can be so reckless sometimes, Sakuya. My deepest apologies for troubling you. But I must ask, is this really okay? Lady Fawn is back at the mansion. Let's save that topic for after we deal with this lady. I can make good use of this eternal night. Let's teach these villains that together we're invincible. Yes, mistress. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright. Oh, that's fine. You won't escape this. Ow! That kind of stung. A rather exhausting technique, but I'm left with no choice. I'll chop you to pieces! Hi-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya. You're done. Fuck, I love that move. Ugh, you people don't know when to give up. We only just now gathered our full cast. The mood's changed. If this keeps up, it looks like we can push through. You know, this is as good an occasion as any to ask. Why did you hide the full moon at all? It would be troublesome for us if the lunar emissaries arrived to pursue that rabbit over there. Left unchecked, their search would inevitably lead them to the princess. I knew this princess of yours was involved in all this too. Indeed, this is my continuing atonement for what I did long ago. The princess was banished to Earth after drinking the Hodai elixir I made for her. In the purity of the lunar capital, immortality is a grave sin. So that's why you took action to help her escape. Yes. Fleeing against Sokyo, hiding the moon, everything was for her. Did you even think about the consequences of what you're doing? You taking away the full moon is a massive problem for all night-dwelling yokai. True. What a shame. A shame? Cut the fake sympathy. Flaunt's suffering so much because of this jerk? That's it. I'm deciding your fates here and now. Ha! What can a diminutive, impure earthling yokai possibly accomplish? We are eternal. You people are nothing before us. Behold the wisdom of the moon, accumulated since ancient times. Omoikane device! Brain! Ignore stat defense. Reduce defense stat to 0. Are you fucking for real? Doesn't that seem kind of ludicrous? Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy. Uh-oh. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, I can't use your ability because you've already acted? Ah, I can't put Fury on you because I can't feed you Yomu's cookie. Pain in my ass. Well, whatever. Give it up, Eirin Yakokoro. You are a huge pain in my ass. You'll be feeling this one in the morning. Well, I'm getting the 20% reduction because I can't stop the guard. I wish I could, but I couldn't give her the cookie. If I had known that, I would have given her the cookie prior to doing my turn, but it's fine. She pretty much kills whoever she gets a target on, so I need to Need to be careful here. Oh! Mild injuries won't be a problem at all. The princess won't be served by letting you live. I'll show you your future. Nice goo ball. What are you gonna do with it? It holds only death. Oh. This is only spell card 1. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's okay. Gritty. Gritty means I take 10 no matter what. Should have cast Fury, huh? Well. The best part about Marissa is not so much killing with the Master Spark, but it's about seeing just how much damage you can realistically do with the Master Spark. Usually it's easiest to do that before they take any damage, but because Marissa can't cast Fury, and so she can't get around things like Guard or Prevail. I wonder what it looks like if it kills somebody. Let's find out. Alright, Mistia. Goodbye. The wisdom of the moon is unfathomable to be the likes of you. Burst forth. Interrupting my recital is so rude. Alright. You're guaranteed to hit me, huh? What if I glurp? Then what? What's your plan now, bitch? Alright. If you kill, which you won't, that's cool. If you don't, that's also fine. I think. We still haven't even got the fucking bonus condition revealed yet. We're approaching the end. Let me help! Magic. This isn't gonna kill, is it? Damn it! Fuck you! Well, that's probably for the best, because it means I'll be able to go into the final spell card. Pretty fine. But she heals 30% of her HP. So she's gonna heal like 7,000. She's gonna heal 7,000 here. Unless I kill her with Reimu. But Reimu has to get the finishing blow. No, you know what? Remy gets the finishing blow. Reimu, get in there and fucking blink. Double your points. Activate sense. Turn team attack off. And blink on her. Perhaps you didn't notice you were guided to the spot. Oh, I accounted for it. I accounted for it. I'll seal you away. And here's the finale. Now apologize for making me waste my time on you. This doesn't end here. No, but I don't have any more moves. So it will end here for now. What? How could I find myself so hard-pressed? Looks like even an immortal sage can get thrown off her game. You shouldn't underestimate living beings who have their roots in the soil. Coming infinitesimally closer to victory is hardly something to get conceited about. You know, for someone who talks such a big game, you seem pretty worried. Are the lunar emissaries that scary that even you've got to hide? As I've already said before, this is all my continuous atonement for what I did that day. What day? The day I, a lunar emissary, came to bring Kaguya home. But Kaguya chose not the moon, but this prison of an earth. And so I share that same cage. Spending my eternity with her is the one thing I can do to atone. Is that why you killed your whole entourage and stayed here? To atone? That's right. We're accomplices in a crime whose stain can never be removed. I understand. You must be quite satisfied, no? You wanted a cage, so you built one yourself. What? Heh, I see. I almost feel sorry for that princess you're using as an excuse. The earth is a prison. The princess's greatest sin. You're the one who's locked herself away, aren't you? Hold your tongue, you ignorant earthling. That's enough from all of you. I need only rid us of those that would get in our way. Nothing will change. Nothing can change. My eternal atonement will abide. She's beyond reasoning with. And I suppose we'll have to dispel that madness of hers. Dawn will break, and the locked room spell will be completed. And then the earth will be as a jewel, eternally protecting the princess. Astronomical entombing! No action. Unit cannot act. Impassable. Units cannot move through the space. Okay. Huh. No counter. Oh, I just can't do anything. I just... No. I just can't do anything. What are you looking so smug for over there, you rat bastard? Fuck you! I hereby co-sign you to oblivion, concealing the true moon and causing a false moon to shine over the world. This is my secret art. Of all the times to be out of range. Wow, we already got Yukari and the others, but now even Remilia? Sakuya's movements are looking a lot better than she was on her own, too. It's not just her, it seems like pairing up has made all of us better in battle. While it took some getting used to, the awkwardness has been overcome by our solidarity. And as we are now, we might even be able to unleash our full strength. What's that supposed to mean? Until now, the back line has been limited to support, so as to not interfere with the vanguard. What I mean is that we can overcome that limitation. Front and back, both unleashing Danmaku as they please. Go ahead and try it. You mean both throwing out your finishers at the same time? I forgot about this mechanic. She's got a point. We've improved a lot since then. But when can we do it? We can hardly just act as we please without coordination. First, we'll need both members' willpower at max, so they can match pace with each other. Then you should be able to go full power at any time. I guess we'll call it full power mode then. Let's give it a shot, girls. I forgot about this mechanic, legitimately. Use full power mode. So when both members of the pair hit 150, I think 150, they can do a one-time attack where they can use their strongest attack together. Both units in a pair reach 150 power. They will unlock full power mode. Can be used only once per stage, and it allows both units to make attacks, each with a weapon of your choice. Units who are ready to use full power mode will sparkle on the map, and the power gauge will also be lit up. Oh, baby. Unfortunately, I can't do that. No action. Fucker. Oh, now I'm glowing. Now we're glowing, boys. Now we're glowing. Oh, I have an idea. Marissa. Marissa. 100 guaranteed. Yes. 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 God damn it. Give me a fucking second. Fuck you. Oh, I'm glowing. I'm glowing. I actually can't use the malice cannon. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna fucking explode now. Let's combine our magic, Marissa. Shanghai, finish them with your lasers. I've got Alice on my side. I'll finish you off. Magic cannon! Final spark! One laser. Two laser. 7,101. Whoa! 13,000. I will erase you. Can Remy yell? I don't remember if Remy can scream to activate full power mode. Because she doesn't have enough power to do it. It did hit me, but it won't kill me. It's not over yet. Ooh, that was chaining finishers together. It really is a full power mode. Magnificent. To think we could display such coordination without preparation. It may look easy at a first glance, but it's actually quite hard, huh? Everyone could show off their full strength without stepping on each other's toes. That would be impossible without a foundation that accepts both sides' way of life. Alright, now we just do that every round and it's a piece of cake. No, leave it at once per battle. Huh? Why? It is by no means simple for flowers to coexist with each other. When you both release your full selves, the two ways of life fight for dominance. Personally, I think this is already pushing it. Do you disagree, Yukari Yakumo? Indeed, no matter how much solidarity we may have, no doubt certain lines must not be crossed. Full power mode is a trump card, and I forbid anyone from using it more than once. Well, you're the boss. Got it. Reinforced barrier level 3. Remy yell. But Remy can't yell to full power. I have to wait a turn, and I use my bombs. Remy can't do it! I have no rouse. I can't do it. Mystia can do it. You're right! Mystia can do it! She can fly! And she can sing! Yukari can't dream something that nobody else has. They have to have it they have to also have it on the field. $146. Guaranteed to hit. Do I have Fury? I don't actually. Alright. No dialogue. I do have Rally, but I have one Rally. One Rally is only 5 power. It wouldn't have been enough. Mistia saved the day, though. Can you even act? No, you kind of can't. Alright. Neither of these two have Fury, which is a little annoying. So we need to do some damage. We need to do a little bit of damage here. I hope that's good. Well, I want to hit that, but I want them both to attack, you know? So maybe Because... Oh, wait, I gotta do actual full power mode. 99 and 87. Sakuya's World. I'd rather Soul Scripture because it's cooler. I guess I just got the move. Hold on, I'm gonna just attack with Nazarene with a pendulum to offset. That's it. We're just gonna offset with this. Rat moment. This will do 1,000 at best. Okay, damage taken plus 10%. That offsets one of her guard levels. And now I know that Sakuya's World isn't gonna do 5k. Boom! There was a safe spot. Unbelievable. Dodged by a rat? Lily, do you bless or do you cheer? Let's see. Yukari has enough spirit to do one of those, right? Yukari can cheer. You can do it! Thanks, Yukari. Alright. Let's do it. The moon may be a fake, but the night is real. You all should be thankful for what you'll witness tonight. It's high time I show you the true heights of my power. Remilia's aura is getting even stronger than before. I suppose it is. Remy's now unleashing her inherent power as a vampire. What's that supposed to mean? You saying she wasn't taking it seriously when we Danmaku'd it up last summer? A vampire's strength lies in 3 qualities: their overwhelming power, speed, and magic. However, when you fought before, she only used each of these strengths separately. I was busy conjuring the mist, so I couldn't put my full potential on display. So tonight, you're finally going full throttle. Heh heh. She will know firsthand the punishment for rebellion against the Queen of the Night. Your blood will paint the walls of my castle tonight. Let's enjoy ourselves. With my lady and I working together, cleaning up blood splatter is quite troublesome, but alas, this ought to be fun, Sakuya. This, the Lord of the Night's magic. I'll chop you to pieces. Well done. This is the Lord of the Night's magic. Rip and tear. And in the end, everything turns to scarlet. No! Did I lose? Chains of Fate. We get a lot of shit. Devil's Wings, increased move by 2. Lord of the Night, grant 10 HP MP regen. Vampire. Scarlet Charisma, residents of the Scarlet Mansion other than this unit deploy with plus 20 power. Devil Guard, adds Devil Guard to unit, reduce damage taken from all attacks by 1000. When cast, sense affects both units in the pair. Oh, that's pretty good. How many times can you do it? Yakokoto Remedy. Beans. How could I... You were quite the caster, but the battle's been decided. If there's a reason you lost, it's because you weren't aware of your own weakness. That's what happens when you live in a closed-off world. I don't recall asking for your input, but I highly doubt that you could interfere with the real moon. If I close this space, you'll be stuck here for... The dimension is unstable. Doesn't look like she can control it properly anymore. She's pretty exhausted and the spell's fraying at the edges. Now that it's come to this, there's but one choice. Ah, she got away! If we head forward, we should be able to reach the inner chambers. My intuition is saying the mastermind's dead ahead of us. If that's settled, let's charge in. I'll raise the output of the Buddhist reactor. Get back aboard, everyone. Oh my god. 103 saves. Jeez, we're finally back on track. After being in that closed space, I'm not so sure about this plan. You mean charging straight in with the Pelican ship? Even if we're supposedly ready, I can't help but be a little nervous. Top dogs are in the middle of some serious meeting, and Ittori and the others are below decks doing repairs. And the rest of us are just killing time in the giant room. Come on, at least try to prepare yourself mentally. Anyway, Sakura is going to be okay, right? Kwakama took her to the medical bay, but... Seems Remilia gave that order just to be safe. Humans do break so easily. You can't be too careful. That last opponent was no joke either. And this is the lounge. It's a place to, for example, drink tea while reading a book. Ah, you even got them to put chairs out. Well done. Why, Remilia, how do you do? Yuka, Sorry, I forgot to say hello earlier. You're so mean. It's been so long since you last saw each other. I get that you were real mad about Sakura being bullied, though. Why, who wouldn't? I don't care what planet she's from. That's going too far. I'm going to pull this Princess Kaguri of hers up by the roots, bamboo shoots and all. You're as entertaining to watch as always. More importantly, how has your sister been doing? I heard she fallen very ill and you were taking care of her. That's right, I thought you said you were going to stay home with Lady Flan. I did say that, but I decided to try believing in her. Remy, she's my sister after all. She should be able to look after the house for a little while. I'm sure she's worried though. Even so, you chose to entrust that task to her. Flan said that she'll be waiting for me to come back. And now I have a promise to keep too. I'll take back the moon and head right home to her. I see. We will of course assist you in keeping your promise. It's gotten late. I need to prepare the mistress's tea. Sakura, if you try to do kitchen work, you'll ruin your bandages. Oh, so you survived your medical treatment. Don't tell me she's bleeding internally or broke a bone or something. Don't make such a fuss. They're just scratches. Well, thank goodness it wasn't that serious. I dashed over here because I was worried you'd run into difficulties, and sure enough. Terribly sorry to trouble you, mistress. But mistress, that spellcaster was out of the ordinary. Not only was she unfazed by time stopping, she was immortal. Oh, so she wasn't surprised by Sakura's ability. The nerve of her. I like her less every minute. But Sakura didn't budge an inch either. I was under orders from the mistress. Of course I wouldn't flee. If I'd failed, there'd be no meaning in living on. Look, Sakura, you don't need to go that. All hands, we have discovered the entrance to the inner chambers. We're about to review our plan of action. Everyone please report to the bridge. There goes our relaxation time. Yes, well, this will be a decisive engagement. Let's go join them. I'll guide you to the bridge, mistress. Hold on, Sakura, I still need to talk to you. I already said this, but you're not allowed to die without permission. If you died, who would be there to entertain me? Well, when that happens, please find someone else to be your toy. You just don't get it, do you? I'd never find anyone with a fate as checkered as yours. Some other human wouldn't even hold my interest. I'm honored to hear you say that. Oh, here's an idea. What do you say to becoming immortal as well, Sakuya? Then we could be together forever. Me, immortal. Why not? You're as tough as is. A little more strain wouldn't break you. Such generous words might go straight to my head. But I'm afraid I'm still a mortal human being. That request is one I can't meet. Alas, pity that. Don't worry. I'll stay with you for as long as I live. Given eternal life, I'm sure you'd get bored of me eventually. Please let me die while I am still your favorite toy. Well, since you asked so nicely. It's like a real conversation they have in IN, but they up the drama factor for sure. It almost feels like a dismissive comment from Sakuya in the actual game, but it is something she says. Our route is clear, we can continue our advance. This reminds me of when I marched on Kamigata. It's Ron, the room's spinning! Now that you mention it, I'm feeling a little strange too. It's the energy from the moon. Seems like it's back somehow. In fact, it's far stronger than when it viewed from the surface. This is the true power possessed by the moon. In all likelihood, we've reached the interior of the locked room spell. We're inside the inner sanctum of Eirin Yakokoto's hidden pocket dimension. And here, both that princess of hers and the real moon are waiting for us. So our final battle with the Lunarians is to be under the canopy of the heavens. Apparently, she really did hide the full moon in order to escape Lunarian pursuers. And all that happened because you fled to Earth. How was I supposed to know any of that happened? I didn't know anything about Lady Yakokoto's past. And because of it, she won't even help me hide. I'd call that well-deserved comeuppance. We're all suffering the consequences just as much as you know. Resolving this incident comes first, so just keep quiet and behave yourself. We can talk, take our time, and think about what to do with you later. Man, what am I gonna do? I'm sure it'll all work out, Miss Rabbit. There's a couple of people I don't recognize. The one over there in a gloomy mood is a moon rabbit. With Remilia and Sakuya, we're all present now. I had intended to hurry this up, but I suppose we're running a bit late. We don't mind. I'm sure you had a few things you needed to do. Speaking of things we need to do, we have to check on morale before charging in. It goes without saying, but none of us are going to take this lightly, correct? Of course not! We finally got all the way here! In that closed space, the Moon Princess is waiting for us. We'll catch the bad guys and stop the incident. No matter what happens, we can't let them have the moon. After all, Gensokyo is where so many creatures live. Let's gather our strength. Our next battle shall be the last one. Yes, with Lady Kaneko and Lady Suiko at my side. It's not just us. A whole lot of people in yokai are here too. Let's get going already. We need to pay them back for everything they've done. Pelican ship, full speed ahead. Set our course through the central door. We're settling tonight's incident here and now. You obtain the parasol. The what? Now we have Wemi. Oh, Wemi. There she is. You're not even holding the damn thing. Shield vampires from daylight to rain penalties. Applies to both units in a pair. So there's two vampires in the game, and I guess the nice thing here is that if you give the parasol to the person who's paired with the vampire, they get the benefits of it. So you don't have to make Remy hold it just to protect her from daylight. You can make somebody else hold it to protect her from daylight. Alright. $51. Unit listings. Sakuya. Diligence. Yes. Time paradox. Support attack yourself. Oh, I still need to give her break power limit. How much PP did you get? Quite a bit, actually. You got 232. I gave you blocking and it didn't even come up. What about Marissa and Alice? Marissa's at 331. I do not remember what I was giving Marissa. I guess I could just give her belief. Because it increases her power. More power equals stronger laser, right? But I suppose at that point I could also just do this. Okay, well that didn't actually go as high as I thought it was going to. Sure was loud, wasn't it? Okay. I'd rather give predict. No, sorry, belief. Okay. Alice has got break power limit. I don't need ignore distance because I'm never gonna have Marissa in range where the Master Spark is gonna have decay. I'm always gonna be in the range where I don't need to worry about that. Ignore distance is 270 PP to be lazy. Shotgunning only works if you can use it point blank. Marissa can't use Final Spark point blank. She can use Blazing Star. Blazing Spark does work with shotgunning. It also has built-in piercing, which is pretty nice. So it actually is kind of stronger than Final Spark. It's also usable post-movement, but Final Spark is cooler. Final Spark is cooler. Ruma can finally break her limit. Alright, excellent. Now she can break somebody's skull. That's all I need. Ellie. You got guard, blocking. You don't have after image or anything. I'm just gonna save for guard level 2, I guess. Okay. Sunny disposition. Fantasy devil. Master servant bond. I want to put her with bloody safflower. World staining power. Deep red barrier. Scarlet devil's red scarlet aura. Nothing, huh? Team Remilia, Team Lily. Mystic constellation. Nocturnal creatures. Queen of the daytime. The daytime what? I can't read the rest of it. What's the rest of the title? Queen of the daytime night. Oh, okay. Demona lunatic. Big sister struggles. Century-long friends, Devil's Mansion. Devilish creatures, devil wings. Scarlet mist demons. Wow. Pentagram and hexagram. That's a good one. No, no, no. Swift wings, fastest against Sokyo. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Bozo. Team Bozo. Alright. kudu milk. Bitter sandwich. Kudu milk. Wolf's Rain. Luna Crescente. Vampire Cleanser. Okay, so I need to figure out who's coming along for the final match, right? Chat, who's coming along to fight Goo? Gooya. Well, we're still padding Rainbow and Marissa's kill counts. Illusionary Barrier. Elusive Sky Barrier. Ooh. That team worked out pretty well, honestly. Fantasy Spring Flowers. Cycle of Life. Lily and Yuka. Spring Snow. Honestly, these combinations work pretty well. Keep Mystia with Reimu. Miko Reimu. Hina Yukari. I can afford Skuya. I can bring Skuya. And the game kind of wants me to bring Remy, doesn't it? I don't really want to, but I feel like I should. I feel like I should. Because if I don't, you know, I gotta bring all the protagonists. I gotta bring all the protagonists of the game. They're all here. All 8 of them. But I have enough room for one more unit to slip in there. The green one. Rumia's okay on her own. Sanai will be protected by the green one. Alright, we slipped her in there. There we go. There's our combination. There's our winning combination. I don't know if it matters too much, but let's see. That doesn't matter. Chains of Fate. When cast, sense affects both pair. That's actually quite helpful. We're gonna take Chains of Fate. Because I don't... Sakuya doesn't have sense. He has focus. So that'll be really helpful. You have shade boosts. So what's interesting about this is... So Nightfall makes it so things are considered night terrain. And Remy has an S in night. So Remy and Rumia paired up together circumvents all of the it circumvents the need of the parasol entirely, because if you're just with Rumia, you're in darkness. But Rumia does not need to be saddled with babysitting duty, alright? Don't need to be saddled with babysitter duty. Land, sky, human. Okay. So we could go frog form for Sanai. We could go frog form. She has access to Toad Bomb. It's got Land God Summon and Wily Toad. So it's ammunition based, cost faith. Oh, actually I shouldn't, because it's negative in the air. It's negative in the air, so using it here is actually just detrimental. What about Kaneko? With Kaneko, Sky God Summon has an S in air. And Takemi Nakata is the same. She still has her amulet. She loses evasion and gains armor and HP. Yeah, you know, that sounds good. That's okay. We'll leave it like that. I want to give, I need to give Remy something helpful, though. Remy doesn't need her parasol right now. I forgot I had enemy marker. I did not give that to anybody, huh? It would make all of Remy's moves have one more range. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Thank you for the tier 3, Doctor. Why not? Sounds good to me. Reimu still has this item. I'm gonna give it to Mistia. Just wanted to get break power limit. Take the foxtail. Marissa's got that. Oh, Alice. Alice is fine, yeah. Everybody seems good to me. What's Yomu holding? Yomu's holding a cookie and a firefly gem. Yomu does not have Fury, but she doesn't really... I think I'm gonna give her the flower, so she actually has MP to do her big-ass move. Please. Here. There we go. And Mima, who's a backpack at the moment, can increase her crit rate, I guess. And the Firefly Gem, which grants S at night, which would be kind of handy in this mission. Oh, I should give it to Marissa for more laser damage. Wait, no. Wait, I should give her the cookie. Yeah. Now I don't have to rely on Yukari to transfer it over. Okay, that works. So 10 more kills required for Marissa and 14 kills for Reimu. Alright. My top 3 kills belong to the first 3 characters in EOSD. Oh, my streamer. What is he doing? Alright, chat. Well, where does that put us? It puts us right on the cusp of the final chapter. That's right. That's right. Whew. That was a long-ass chapter. But again, preparations are done for the next chapter, which is the true final chapter of this arc. Isn't that exciting? I'm sure it will be, because Eirin wasn't obnoxious, right? Nah, not at all.